Welcome back to Kerbal Hard and Uncut. Last time we did the quickest, weirdest handbrake turn docking I've probably ever done, and I would not recommend it to anybody. This time we're just chilling out on the old spacey station right now. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to EVA German. Right, Germ, you're going to do something for me, but I can't remember what it is. Ah, yes, I know what it is. We're going to be doing some engineering. We're going to use an engineer for what they're for. I'm going to put this. Where are we going to put this? We're going to put this over here. There we go. Nice and easy. Actually, can I just snap on there? Oh, that's nice. There we go. Lovely. Kerbal's assisting 0. Max part mass, no limit. Oh, that's interesting. So you could actually have a part mass limit. Now, the plan for this station actually is to put a larger docking port on the top and bottom when we need to. So that's why that's open, if I choose to keep this station. At the moment, I've noticed I'm not able to transfer fuel. I think it's because I haven't done I haven't upgraded something that I need to upgrade. I need to go and check that. Or this is buggy. I don't know. I don't actually know. Anyway, German, you can get back in, actually. We don't need to worry about that. So, mission-wise, we completed the conducting temperature surveys of Minimus. We've got Suze on. She is on board. And I think we're ready to head off back to the Kerbin. We have plenty of fuel on board for that, so it's just going to be a case of wow, got to get rid of. Remind me to tidy up those craft because that's ugly. Right. Oh, there we are. Almost burned the wrong way, so we're going to go here. Let's see. I want to do a burn about here, but here, here. That would be nice. That would be a nice burn. Right. We're going to burn. That way, which means too much. So I need to keep a mind on this. How much does it take to get back? I think it's only about 200, 300, isn't it? Yeah, it's not much. So in future, need to remember that because it would be quite interesting to remember. We're going to take this down to about there. That's only rough. I'm going to do it properly when we actually start the burn. We're going to actually prepare to do the burn now. So turn the craft. Oh, that's good. The station isn't actually in the way of our engine, because that would be really embarrassing, wouldn't it, if that happened? We're gonna do. Thank you. Just oh, I've not put the stability control on. That would be a thing that would be useful, wouldn't it, if we put stability control on? Right, there we go. Right. So we're gonna pull this thing. Oh, what was the docking force actually? While I remember. Okay, so that was on 100%. So we weren't over docking force it because it did seem to snap quite well on there, didn't it? I must remember there's a crew down here that at some point we will have to get back, so we will need a craft for them. So we'll probably send up one of these unmanned. Anyway, unmanned, unkerbled, uncrewed. I'm not entirely sure which you would say for that. I can actually kill that because I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to actually look at the number and actually, we've got some all sorts of interactions. We could have gone on a mun flyby actually, and I don't think that would have been a problem. We could have gathered some of the mun science that we needed, but we're going there anyway, so not a big issue. I do wonder whether we should. It would be really nice if it was a requirement for a mun station, because we've got that outpost. A surface station on the mun would be juicy fruit. Juicy fruit, is that even a phrase? I don't know if people use that. Right, we're going to go for 30 kilometers this time, after the previous incident, shall we say. So we're going to walk to there. It's 8 days. It does take a long time traveling to and from Minimus. That's one of the big issues I have with it as a destination for holidaying. And so what? Close that down. Thank you. We're going to go to here. We'll warp into the what I like to call the inner sanctum, inside the orbit of Mun, where we've got our communications. You can see those are really working nicely for us actually. What about the closer one? The closer one is not. Now, it'd be interesting to see, do I get a signal at some point with that? So warp to there. How close do I have to be to get a signal from that thing? Do I get it anywhere? Nowhere. Not at all. So runaway probe is pretty darn useless when it comes to signal. Have we got anything? Is it because I don't have antennas out on this at the moment? Have I got my I've got an antenna out. Okay, so it's just not within range. So maybe the runaway probe I may actually just kill then if it's not going to be of any use to do anything. Let's have a look. Is it doing anything? I don't think it is. What there? I think it's getting further away, but it would need to be that sort of distance, and it's not got even a weak signal, so we'll probably end up getting rid of it. I think we'll probably end up getting rid of it just to tidy up the sphere of influence, as we say. I may just set it on, if we have time in an episode, we'll change to it and just set it onto a crash course if it's still got power. It should, because it's been just sat there doing nothing. So it should have the power to do things. We've got 900 meters per second left in this craft. I was not expecting that. That's interesting. Oh, and we've done that dipping right the way around into the atmosphere that we love to do. So we'll just do that, turn that round, and fire the engines. Might as well help us slow down. There we go. Put the RCS on as well if we want. There we go. We just hold ourselves at this thing. The solar panels will obviously burn off. The antenna will probably come off very quickly as well. But it's always fun to see, isn't it? It'd be quite interesting to see. There we go. The antenna's now gone. Okay, that's fine. We've got Kerbal control, which is very odd because I suppose we've got signal, haven't we? Yeah, because there's a little antenna inside the pods, and it's probably got signal strength capable to do this. Down to a bit more thrust available in the engine. I do have it on maximum thrust, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. We'll speed it up a bit. This is where the whole thing tumbles out of control and they die. And I'm amazed the solar panels haven't gone yet, actually. They must be lower down that they're going to pop. Can I actually... Oh, I can retract them. Oh, I can retract them. Get the whole thing round because that thing was going crazy. Right. So, yeah, note to self, that craft is not capable of... Where's the rest of it gone? Where has it gone? I cannot see it. Interesting. Oh, that it is there. Okay. All right. SES has been disengaged because we've lost the pod. Okay. So we should be coming through the atmosphere. I'm not entirely sure when these are going to fire. Actually, it's not too bad. I don't think we're definitely going to hit. Yeah, we're definitely not coming back out of the atmosphere. We can speed this up. Note to self: just don't try and save the craft. I don't know why I'm penny pinching when I do that. I am actually penny pinching, trying to save the bottom half of the craft. Right. We've got about 8 minutes left of this episode. We're going to have completed. Thank you very much. We're going to have. So that was what? That was quite a way up, actually. Yeah. So that was like what, 15 miles, 15 kilometers up, not 15 miles up. Sea monsters. We're not working on miles here. It's not the Imperial system or Freedom units or whatever you want to call them. Oh, and the ambulances are going past. They're obviously ready for the landing of the craft in the sea, because it's obviously going to be a bit of a bumpy one. So we're just going to jump quickly back to there we go. Just catch it, and then we'll do that again, and we'll go all the way down at full speed. So that will complete the Susan Kerman. Not to be confused with Sonsen Kerman, who I believe was a character in one of Scott Manley's early videos, if I remember rightly. Sonsen. Did Sonsen die? Or was he like the only Kerbal that he had? I can't remember. He was mentioned in something. Alright, so we've got lots of stuff to do on the Mun. And I'm wondering what the best way to do it is to get maximum bang for our buck. We could have a facility for at least 5 Kerbals. Maintain stability. Okay, so I wonder whether we launch something. We've got to do a docking as well. I wonder whether we launch like a lander, like a lander craft, which could be a space station base thing, and then we land it. We do the whole get science and stuff off the surface, then we launch the top section back up. That would maybe be an idea. That'd be quite a cool little idea, actually. So I'll have to have a think about that. We'll have to look. Right. Not got much in the way of science, right? Have we got... we've got that there. Have we got... Hold on. Resource transfer is available. So that's been done. Why couldn't I transfer resources from those craft then? That's interesting. Maybe I was hitting the wrong button. That's not going to be upgraded. Don't care about that. This thing, I think, is the next step. I think that's the next upgrade. This one is going to be a biggie. And this is fully upgraded. This is... We should be okay for 255 parts for quite a while. This is the one I think I want. Maneuver tool will be nice. Tracking unknown objects. And the range. Because that will probably open up then missions to Eve. We don't have any missions to Eve or anything at the moment, which is quite interesting. Oh. Orbital station of Minimus. Really? You want me to do that again, do you? 2 pilots. You can go jump on that one. Rescue. Oh, I'm being told off by the police officer. Rescue Minimus, Mun, and Mun. Oh, now this is interesting. That's interesting. We could send an uncrewed craft. We could then load it up and grab one of these two on the way. Couldn't we? Oh, that would be cheeky. That would be really cheeky, actually. Then if it crashes, it's not really a loss, is it? You know what? One of them is considerably higher priced than, well, not considerably, it's slightly higher priced than the other, so that means it's going to be interesting. Yeah, we could do that. If we sent our little runabout to the moon, it could do a collection of these. Then we could send our lander down. It could dock, land, take a crew member with it, and we could do plant flag, science and spaceman moon, explore. That would do the docking. It would do the planting of the flag, and then we just have to do that one there. Yeah, right. So we've got space for 2 missions. So we're gonna have you. We're gonna have you. Okay. In fact, we could just don't have anything else, do we? Around? No, we don't. Right. There's some minimus stuff, and I'm not doing that. I refuse to do it. Anyway, I bet you that's a pilot. You know for a fact that's going to be a pilot. Right. You know what? I'm actually going to figure out what these are. I'm going to cheat. I know. I want to do it. I want to press the button. It says 2 assigned. Oh, because the other 2 are hidden. No, we're not doing it. I'm not going to look. We're just going to assume that they're good. Right. So our craft to go to Minmus, capture the crew, gather the crew, and fly off is going to be that runaway again. We'll send that. That's fine. So then we need something to land on the moon. Now, we need to send a base as well. So what is our moon craft actually look like? Moon 5, you've landed. It was horrible, but you landed. Right, so what do I need for this mission? What can I do? How can I do it as easily as possible? Right, let's have a look. We need to have, I've got 3 minutes to do this building work. We have build a new outpost that is an antenna, docking port, and can generate power outpost, so disassemble and launch. Right, okay. Support 5 Kerbals, and that's it. What have I got that allows me to have 5 Kerbals? Lightly. Right, so where is it? That thing weighs 2 tons, and it's 4 Kerbals. If we took a lander and we put it on top of that, it could take off, go to orbit. And I think it's only about 600 to 700 meters. In fact, it's about 600 meters per second to get into orbit of the moon. So if we design a lander and then we stick it on top of there, we can send down a crew member. Right. So let's do that. Let's start this as a means to go on. We want something like the crew cabin. Now I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna have to send a pilot. I'm gonna have to send a pilot because I'm gonna need someone to crew the bleeding thing on the way down. We can pick up at least one of those guys. In fact, if I was clever, we could pick up 2, couldn't we? Unless I sent something else. Have I got enough science for anything else? I don't think I have. Right. So we're gonna have that. We're going to put some engines on it. What engines have we got that are okay? I've got the ant engine. What's that thrust away like? That's not bad, and it's small. We'll have a couple of those. We don't need much. We need a docking port, and we need some fuel tanks. So let's have a look. Let's actually crew this thing first. Right, we've got a crew member in it. That's fine. Right, so we've got this. So we're going to have to go and get those 2 guys as a separate mission. I'm not going to be able to do it in one go, which is annoying, actually. We want some fuel tanks. I think I'm erring towards these because they just look cool, but that might be too much. So let's have a look. Put one of these in. Put 4 of those engines on. That's 300. Yeah, that's not even in vacuum though, is it? That's more than enough fuel. So I think we'll probably just need the 2 of these. Right. Okay. 2 of those. Right. And then we'll probably just need 2 of these. There we go, like so. We'll sort out the design philosophy later. And then we're going to go for a Clampytron on the top, I think. Oh, I need a probe. Do I need a probe? I don't need a probe core because we're going to send a pilot. The pilot's going to actually do this. I already decided. Pilot's going to do this. Right. That's still an awful lot. I could actually get rid of those and just go smaller. We could even go smaller still, couldn't we? Have we got anything smaller fuel tank wise? I don't want to put too much fuel on this thing. Although, what am I doing? This is no longer going to be doing anything. We're going to be doing, maybe I'm missing out a trick here, right? Ooh. Anyway, until next time, have a great one.